What's up, Blue Jay fans? Rob Scott of the Jay Talking Podcast back with another game day episode, a new fresh episode. This one we're going to call Jesus Christ, the Blue Jays finally won. Up to 3-11, the Blue Jays beat the Red Sox 3-0 tonight, so that was great to see. Another good pitching performance by the Blue Jays. We've said this a few times. It's been the offense. You know, the offense didn't even kick it up this game. We still just had 6 hits overall. But they were timely. They were enough. We shut out the Red Sox. Again, by the 5th inning, and I'm saying every time we play the goddamn Red Sox, it's 5-4 by the 5th inning, no matter how many runs we start with or whatnot. And I assumed it would be the same for this game. There's no way we shut out the Red Sox, and we shut out the goddamn Red Sox. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's get to the recap of the game. Boston comes in 9-5 record on the season. Blue Jays 2-11, dead last in the AL East and Major League Baseball. Last year's Cy Young, Rick Porcello on the hill, 1-1 with a 7.56 ERA against Francisco Liriano, who's 0-1 with a 9 ERA. News and notes on the game, Mookie Betts has a very nice streak of 128 plate appearances going back to last season without a strikeout. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal, especially for a player who is a run producer, not just a slash and cut type of hitter. I mean, he's banging the ball, and to not strike out like that, that is absolutely incredible. Just made a note that Travis and Batista, which we know the issues around the offense with this team more than anything. I don't like the bullpen particularly either, but the issues are with the offense. And Batista and Travis are two people who are sort of exemplifying what's wrong. Combined over 87 at-bats, I think they're hitting about 110. No home runs, 3 ribbies, and not even that many runs scored. So let's get to the scoring. This one was quick, which thankfully after last night's game, I was up till 2 in the morning putting together the podcast, and I was dead tired the next morning. So this one's nice and quick. Just one inning was all the scoring that was needed. Bottom of the second, Toronto. And they were all unearned. Tulo and Martin both got on errors. And Darwin Barney with a nice single to drive in both. Very clutch. Up 2-0 at that point. That was then followed by Zeke Carrera with an RBI single slash to right field. That scored Barney 3-0 Toronto. And again, that was it. That was all that was needed. 3-0. Blue Jays win over the Red Sox. Go to 3-11 now. Boston drops to 9-6. Scoring, Boston with just six hits. Both teams with just 6 hits. Boston 6 for 31, 2 walks, 8 Ks, 10 men left on base. Andrew Benintendi 1 for 3. Xander Bogaerts 1 for 2 with a walk, and the other notable was Pablo Sandoval 2 for 3 on the day. Blue Jays offense, Kevin Pillar hot 3 for 4, 2 steals. This team has 3 steal attempts all season, 2 of them, all of them by Pillar. So he's got all the steals and all the steal attempts. So he stole 2 bases today. First 2 steals of Toronto's season. He's 13 for 26 in the last 7 games. That's a 500 average. Zeke 1 for 4 with a rib. Tulo 1 for 4 with a run. And Darwin Barney 1 for 3 with 2 ribbies, 1 run. Blue Jays, again, just 6 hits. So when you're looking for signs of, oh, did we break out again? No, we did not break out again. We just had 6 hits and just 1 walk. Struck out 7 times, left 4 men on base, no home runs, 3 ribbies, 2 steals. But, you know, let's not pretend again that this is the 2015 offense, okay? Or even 2016, which was weaker than 2015. Let's not pretend it's a 2015 offense, so we get that 8-run game, we get that 9-run game, and now we think we're going to have a string of 7, 6, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11-run games. It's not going to happen that way. This is going to be a team that's going to be wildly inconsistent as far as I can analyze it, and I think they've proven that so far. So 8 runs, no runs. I just think that's the way it's going to be with this team. This is not a super-duper offensive ball club. Toronto's pitching staff. Francisco Liriano got the win. He's now 1-1 on the season. 5 1/3, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 6 Ks, 5.64 ERA now. That's 2 starts in a row he's strung together that are real nice. Joe Biagini, who's been worked hard by these Blue Jays so far, tossed an inning 2/3, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1K, a 0.82 whip, 0.82 ERA, and that is his third hold of the season. Following him up, Jason Grilli with an inning, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1K. His ERA stands at 3.18, whip of 1.14. That's his first hold. And then Roberto Osuna came in and nailed down his first save of the year, just his second save opportunity. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, 1K. Boston pitching Rick Porcello was a hard luck loser, and I say hard luck loser because he didn't allow any earned runs. 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, none earned. 1 walk, 5 Ks, ERA down to 5.32 on the year. And Eduardo Rodriguez was the only other pitcher for Boston. He tossed an inning and struck out 2. He was supposed to start last night, but was off for paternity leave. So that's the scoring update for the game. Just some other quick notes I wanted to run down again. Joe Biagini, who has he has 12 and a third innings, I think, in 14 games. He's on pace for 139 innings, which you just don't see anymore in Major League Baseball. So they're relying on him heavily early, and there's got to be a counterbalance to that at some point because he cannot keep up that pace. And if they're relying on him heavily because they can't rely on others as much. I mean, Joe Smith has been fine. Jason Grilli has been good. Dominic Leon's been pretty good. Excellent so far. But so we're going to see that tamp down, I'm sure. You just cannot stay at that pace. I mean, incredible if he did. That's old school numbers, and I love old school numbers, so I would like to actually see that, but it's not going to happen. And Roberto Osuna is an interesting note, is still his third season in the major leagues, and he is still the youngest player to throw a ball this season. That's incredible. That's incredible as a 42-year-old man. I really, I love youth, and to think that you can still be that young and that good at something. All the respect to him. So the Jays win 3-0. They go for their first series win tomorrow. That's a 1:07 Eastern game time at the Rogers Center. 2:07 Atlantic. 2:37 Newfie time. And I can say Newfie. That's not a slur because I am half Newfie. Chris Sale, 1-1 with a 1.25 ERA on the season. We are in hard to try and get this series win. But Marco Strada's on the hill, and he's a vet. Could do it or he couldn't do it. He was excellent in his last start, but he's 0-1, 3.50 ERA. So, thank you for joining me again. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment. It helps me out. It makes the videos grow, and it shows me that people are appreciating it, and I keep doing it. So I'd really appreciate it if you could share and do all that shit that helps me out. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you tomorrow with another game day recap. Hopefully the Jays go for the series win.